For over a decade, one of our display windows looked like this. But nothing lasts forever. See the Svengoolie tribute window at Alternate Reality.
Oh, are you in for a treat? DC News number 155 is going to be a Vertigo Plus One edition of DC News. We're going to talk about the return of Neil Gaiman's Sandman in an overture of all things. We're going to talk about five brand new titles coming from Vertigo over the course of the next year. We're also going to cover Rafael Albuquerque, that's right, the American vampire artist, what his upcoming work is going to be, and our Plus One, we're going to talk about a third book from two creators. All that and more coming right up after this. Here at Alternate Reality, the happiest day of the week is, of course, New Comic Wednesday. Not only is it the first day of the week's new releases, not only is it the first day you can get 15% off all your new comics every day for everyone, but to make it extra special, we hold a first day sale. Now, what's that? The first day sale, we take a mix of 7 brand new comics, magazines, and trade paperbacks, and we discount them 40% off. That's right, 40% off all day long. So if you want to save 40% off on some of the week's hottest new titles on the first day of their release, there's only one place to go, and that's where your money works harder, Alternate Reality.
It's your daily dose of vitamin DC. Here's Bo and Comic Book Man with DC Comic News.
We interrupt this webcast to apologize for interrupting this webcast. PTI, baby. DC Comic Book News, episode 155, The Candy Criterion.
Hey folks, Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. Bo!
Where the hell
What time
are
is
we?
it? Where are we? We are continuing our journey of defunct comic book shops in the south side of the city of Chicago. Where we are at right now was the location of a place called Hodgepodge, located on Pulaski, which is right over here behind us, and about 148th Street in the scenic suburb of Midlothian. We are about 2 to 3 miles as the crow flies from Alternate Reality now. The store is right over that way. But Hodgepodge was here from the mid-'80s through the late '90s. They were a comic book store, but they also specialized in Star Wars action figures and Star Wars collectibles. And for a time, folks in this area would come here to get their new comics. Of course, today, people go to
Cleveland?
right. Alternate Reality, located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood, where all my DC comics are 15% off every day for everyone. This is a DC Comics edition of DC Comics News, Vertigo edition of DC Comics News, and we're going to start off with our first Vertigo story. Guess what's back? Guess what's back? Do you know what's back? Sandman's back. Did you know that? He didn't know that.
They made this announcement months ago. Everybody knows it's on its way back. J.H. Williams and Neil Gaiman's Sandman Year 1 is now called Sandman Overture, and it'll ship in October.
An overture.
It's an overture. Because it takes place before Sandman number 1.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Next story up. You know, I said a while back that I thought that the Vertigo line was defunct, that it was heading for Boot Hill, that it was wrapping things up.
And I told you it was full of crap.
Because it looked like they're killing the series on the Vine, the line on the Vine, because nothing was coming out. Well, DC has made a liar out of me.
They said, you lion sack of crap.
Lion sack of crap. Comic Man, you're a lion sack of crap. That's not the first time people have said that about me, Tim.
That was your Christmas card.
I said that just a couple minutes ago.
To a lying sack of crap.
Merry Christmas.
What's coming up?
Well, they got 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 brand new books. You've got Hinterland from Ian Edgington. You've got The Disciple, an erotic thriller from Peter Milligan and Leo Fernandez.
Erotic thriller, huh?
Dead Boy Detectives, a Sandman spinoff from British novelist Toby Litt.
Okay.
And Layouts by Mark Buckingham, which means someone else will be actually drawing the rest of it.
Right.
Suiciders, a futuristic tale about fighters from the Joker's Lee Bermejo. Coffin Hill, a revenge tale about evil thought long since gone after the Salem witch trials, and you'll get this year, at the end of the year, a one-shot called The Witching Hour.
Which will keep DC's copyright on the title The Witching Hour by doing that one-shot. Also, for those of you who might remember, Dead Boy Detectives has been at Vertigo before.
Yes.
This is not its first time back, but they're bringing it back. Probably has something to do with the fact that Sandman's
anniversary
is coming back as well.
There may be a movie at some point, and DC says they could never turn down a chance to make money.
No, never turn down a chance. Our next story up is sort of a Vertigo story. Not really, but sort of. There's a connection to it. American Vampire's Rafael Albuquerque. He's going to be taking over
Animal Man started with issue number 24. Now, for all you people who are going, well, wait a minute. Isn't American Vampire supposed to come back? Yes, but until they get to that point, Albuquerque said, I need to do something. So he'll be drawing at least 3 to 5 issues of Animal Man.
Man's got to pay the bills.
He's got to pay the bills.
Man's got to pay the bills. And in our Plus One segment today, we're going to talk about Keith Giffen and J.M. DeMatteis. Now, they're currently working on La Freeze. We've talked about it, how Justice League 3000 is coming from them. But that's not all. Hey, we're out in the street.
said bye, Bob.
Bye, bye, Mrs. Bocephus. But he's got one more book coming out, and what's that?
They've got a third DC project in the works that they won't talk about, but we're assuming since we're a week before San Diego, they'll make the announcement there. Because DC, it would be nice if they actually showed up in San Diego and announced some new stuff instead of talking about stuff they already told us about.
Yes, it would be nice.
It would be the least they can do.
And that's it. We're done with finishing. We're out of here. We have got no more DC news from Hodgepodge's old location, but go to the store's website. Check out all the news that this man sends me. I
bird
post
back
up
there
there.
trying to kill us.
Bo.
Yes.
Bo. Tell him.
Sarah, let them know.
I told you. Unless you post more Harry Potter, I won't say www.myalternatereality.com anymore. Oh, wait.
So, stop up at the store's website. Check out all his news. Until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
Birds make me very, very nervous.
Lots of things make him nervous, but we don't really care.
Tippi Hedren scared me as a child.
Bye!
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.